In for McBride, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Cullen. Banchero's checked in for Orlando, and Batase throws it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
For three, Bridges. It's rebounded by Batase.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And that one's good. Bridges has got 7.
Now, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
From deep, Banchero at the arc. Banchero finds his mark.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Goes up on the wing. That one falls. 9 points in the game. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Inside. It's stolen by Batase. Here's De Silva. Anunoby covering. Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Josh Hart's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And a change for the Magic. Wagner's checked in for Bane. And Brunson gets it to go.
The consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Pass to De Silva. Orlando moving the ball around. Black. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Hart passes to Brunson. Back to Hart. A minute 42 left in the first half of this one. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Pass to De Silva. To the paint. Kicks it out to Wagner. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wagner's got 13.
What we know about Franz Wagner is this guy attempts a fair amount of threes for a reason. He's pretty effective, guys.
Brunson finds Robinson. Here's Hart, guarded by Banchero. Back to Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Now it's Hart. Now Brunson. Here's Bridges. Another one falls for New York.
What a wingspan on this young man. Able to get up and over defenders. Nice opportunity on the jump shot.
Here's De Silva. Here's Banchero. Banchero delivers inside.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Out to Bridges. Launches a 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
A strong start. And if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
To the inside. Banchero in the post. Oh, not to be denied. Banchero.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. New York out in front, up by 3. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Greetings, Chef. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken. Yeah, I can't.
And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been...
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's...
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. That'll be a 5-second call. And looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the top glass cleaners over the past 10 games. Second, Karl Anthony Towns. In the third spot, Paolo Banchero.
And you got to love watching them go to work on the boards. These two just put on their hard hats and go after any rebound they can get.
Magic trail by 3. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the technical free throw is good. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Right wing. Here's Black. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Now here's Towns. He's scoreless. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Orlando has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Back to Black. Outside Bane. Wagner for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Wagner on the wing for the lead. Hart pulls it in.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Orlando trailing here. Outside Bane. Wagner with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Now Wagner. He's got 13. Again, Wagner missing.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Bridges outside. From outside the arc. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Banchero outside. Pass to Black. Let's go with a 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Banchero surveys. 11 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out. And out of bounds.